few hours. Woohoo! I don't know how much you can hear me here, but that wind is bloody strong. I'll tell you what, and there's definitely a lot of seaweed. I can see it all on my line. My dog and cat. What are you doing? Get out of it. So yeah, let's see what we can get out of today. Hopefully it'll be a good video for you. That wind is bloody strong. Well, I just reeled in loads of seaweed and the bait was stripped. That water was so rough there. I've got my girlfriend behind the camera, shielding it so you can hear me. But I've just rebaited, I've got it straight back out again. Hopefully this wind dies down. We're only here for a few hours and then we're going back to the camper van for some stew. Hey! Look at it, look. I don't know where my dog's going. But yeah, I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes and let's see what it produces, eh? Well, I just reeled in again and there was so much club. The weight ended up on the bloody beach. The bait was still on it, so I'm going to give it one more go for tonight. It's meant to be died down by the morning, so I'll just cast it back out and hopefully the seaweed holds off. If not, it'll be 5 o'clock in the morning. Yay, why not? It's about giving it a go. There's birds diving in the water there for whitebait, the little teeny fish. Well, let's see what that does for 10 minutes. Get it! Get it! No, what are you doing? It's got the zoomies. No, what are you doing? Well, look, I'm going to show you my rods. Look, this is, mind you though, well, it's wobbling, it's just bloody windy. But my line is out there, so, well, obviously it's out there. It'd be no good if it was on there, would it? But you can see the seaweed in the waves, there's so much of it. Look at it. I wish I was wobbling like that on a warm day, on a calm day. But the line is there. I cast it over there and it's back there. So let's just see what that does for 10 minutes. If not, camper van and a stew it looks like. No, no. Yeah, I thought I'd show you my dog because no fish at the minute. Do you know what? I know it's windy, but that rod was bouncing different. So let's check it out. Let's check. A little bit, so I'm going to rebait it. Let me sort that out. Well, so I just reeled in and the bait ain't even been touched. The bob is squid on 2 hooks. Ain't even been touched. Load up, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to give it another half hour, 15-20 minutes maybe, and then just have a look, see how the bait is. But that rain, we're just missing it, so that's a good thing. I've been a couple of spots. That tide is flying out. It's running right out now, so I've had to move the rod closer. But I just reeled in and there was hardly no seaweed, so that's a good sign. So yeah, let's see what happens. Well, I just reeled it in and the crabs have been eating the squid. So I've rebaited with squid and lug now and got it back out. And we just see a seal with a fish in its mouth. It looked like a bass, it wasn't even that far out, it was a silver thing in his mouth, so I'm thinking it's a bass. So he can catch it, but I can't. Not happy about it. Right, let's see what that does. Well, I've been here a few hours now. I think another half hour, 40 minutes. It ain't had nothing. But I am going to be fishing in the morning of my birthday. a bit of luck, and I'm going to do an early one. It's going to be like maybe 6 in the morning. As soon as the light comes up, I'm going to come over here, because I'm only over there, so then come over and do a few hours in the morning fishing before I go out for a meal for my birthday. So yeah, so far, the only fish I've seen is what the seal come up with. So that wind's definitely calming down, but when I sit down. Well, I'm going to call it now. I'm going to fish early in the morning, so hopefully I'll catch something in the morning. A couple of fishermen just come over, and he just said he fished Yarmouth 2 days ago, and he showed me a picture of a little codling, North Beach. Result, he said he had loads of fish out North Beach, Great Yarmouth. But I'll see you in the morning, which is going to be about a second or two. Well, I told you it'd be a second. It's now in the morning. Decided to come out. It's still a bit windy, so I don't know if you can hear me. But I've decided to bring one rod. Woke up. It's my birthday. Hey, 40 bloody one, eh? But I'm going to cast out. I've just baited up. The bloody wind's coming across. If you can hear me, I'm going to cast this one out. The wind's blowing in, but there's not a lot I can do. I can't stop the wind. Should get a mic, but I'm not gonna, because you don't want to hear an old man breathing to the beach. But let's see what that does. And my girlfriend's gonna make me a coffee, which the van is only there. And let's see what the morning does. I thought I'd turn the camera this way because of the wind blowing it. But them swells on that sea. We're getting the backlash of that bloody wind there. Last night we see a couple of lads come over here just after we finished there, and I don't know what they call, because we had to drive up the road because you're not allowed to park in the car park overnight, so we just parked up the road. But we're here for a few hours before we got to leave, so I thought we'd come and do a little bit of fishing. Oh, the wind's strong. And hopefully I'll put a fish out. It'd be bloody nice, because last night for them few hours I've done nothing. As you can see, I've got my suit on because it's starting to get cold. I wish this bloody wind stopped though. It's low tide right down there. It comes right up to here. So I think high tide's at 10, I think. So a bit of luck in these couple of hours I'm out, I can pull something out. It'd be nice. Well, let's see. My coffee's coming down now, so I'm going to drink that coffee and then check my bait. It don't look like there's any seaweed in the waves as they turn, like yesterday. So a bit of luck. Seaweed holds off. Well, let's just give it 10 minutes. Oh, we find out. So I've just had my first Karen come over and tell me that I can't fish here because this is where people swim. I said, listen darling, I said I can't see anyone swimming in this. Look at the swells, look how windy it is. And I went, alright, I know for next. So as I said before my battery went dead, I said there's plenty more beach where people can swim, not being rude, but look at it, there's acres and acres of bloody beach. She decided to come up to me, sitting there. I was like, I know for next time. I said, you won't be swimming in that. I said, because the swells. I said, you would be getting pulled out there. But anyway, nothing yet. Nothing yet. My girlfriend's
just rebaited with loads of leftover lug and squid, and see what that does, because before that dreaded rain comes over. But let's give it a minute, 5 minutes, and see what happens. Not moving. I'm squatting right here. Never mind, catch you in a minute. So we have 3 Karens now moaning. I think they fucking own the beach. Excuse my language, but yeah, I said ain't had nothing yet. Water's still kicking up and swirling around. 3 Karens who want to swim. They're saying this is a swimming area, so I don't know, just moaning. Oh god, it's bloody windy, I'll tell you that. But I ain't moving because I'm not being funny. There's no point to move up a bit, can't they? So I am not moving. So yeah, let's see what happens.